Sam, this topic of healthy aging is really interesting. Something that you guys are doing at the booth here. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So, as GSK, first of all, we provide solutions through our vaccines or our different treatment options for different disease areas. But what we are trying to establish is not only providing the solutions, but also partnering with our authorities and our communities to make people's life better. It's either on a treatment or a prevention end. And healthy aging is more sits with, I would say, at the prevention end of the story, because eventually we're going to all get older. But it's not where we want to reach, but how we're going to reach there. And there are multiple pillars that really critical in terms of making this journey in a more healthier manner. One piece is the health literacy part. We need to know, we need to learn, and that is the part that we're going to be collaborating with different stakeholders to understand better and to help our patients and our population about health literacy concepts, and so that they could be more aware of different diseases. They could have, ask their physicians, they could search as well. So more empowered, I would say, patients or population. So health literacy sits on one side of the story. The other part of the story is about access. So how we're going to make access to a broader sort of population through different, I would say, initiatives, because access is not only bringing the products into the markets, but as well how we're going to make sure everyone can utilize it. It could be through different medical programs, support programs. It could be through different, I would say, for instance, if it's for vaccination, point of vaccination, increasing the access for the patients. It could be bringing new and innovative medicines earlier to the market, or it could expand the coverage for insurance companies for patients to get access to the innovative medicines in a broader scheme. So there are multiple ways of it. So we are working with, again, our different stakeholders, not only the authorities, but it could be insurance companies, it could be, it's a big associations, it's a big group of stakeholders that we're working together to make sure that, patients or populations have access to the right treatment for them, or prevention options, I would say. And also we're talking about some lifestyle issues, so access is a part of it, prevention is a part of it, and in terms of the prevention, and this is an important topic, when we're talking about prevention, and especially specifically about vaccination, it's more considered to be linked with the pediatric vaccination, which is mandatory in many countries with the national immunization programs. However, what we are trying to introduce, and it's coming more and more prevalent, is the adult vaccination concept. And majority of us has actually experienced it through the COVID-19 vaccines. On the other hand, it's not only COVID-19 vaccines, it started long before with flu vaccines and also with, for pneumonia vaccines. So there are multiple adult vaccination or cervical cancer vaccines. And right now in UAE, we're bringing as well the shingle vaccines as well, which is being registered very recently. So we're going to make sure that our patients or potential patients are protected against shingles for our elderly groups. So it could be meningitis. So there are multiple disease areas that I haven't recalled, but in one of the sessions it's been said that more than 16 to 20 different diseases could be prevented with adult vaccination as well. And are we there yet? So that's also another point that we're trying to create, that awareness among our population. And for sure, it's going to be complemented with all of the lifestyle changes that we have to do in terms of dietitian, it's about our sports and all these sorts of activities in a manner that would help us from a literacy perspective, from an access perspective, from a prevention perspective, and from a lifestyle management perspective, how we can help our community for a better and healthy getting older, I would say. I get it long, but that's more or less our story about.
The population that you're dealing with in the UAE is a huge population, right? And it's a lot for you guys, one company, to go after. So what's the method to success here in terms of getting the healthy aging program moving?
I think it's partnership. So initially, yes, one company is only a one company. And again, thank you so much. I mean, it's a big country, but compared to many other companies, we are having a relatively small in population. On the other hand, we have a very unique situation. Like some of the Asian countries, we have a huge expat population here. So basically we are representing a very broad group of people coming from different parts of the world, as well as our locals here. So, and that's why in this, I would say, segregated group of people, how we're going to reach should go through the support of our authorities and our government. And we are so lucky in UAE that We have a very visionary, very open-minded, and very collaborative authorities who would like to excel in the healthy aging concept. And actually, UAE itself is one of the countries who triggered healthy aging concept along with UN. So it's within their programs, it's within the country's vision to make it happen. So we are right now working with Ministry of Health. We are co-creating, we are supporting them. And of course their vision, their initiation and our collaborative efforts will lie in the future.
Yeah. So speaking of populations, right? Asia has a population of like 4 billion people. It's massive, right? Do you think a program like that one day could potentially benefit that population as well?
First of all, the answer is definitely yes. And I think in terms of the elements of the healthy aging, what I have been seeing so far, because I have worked in different countries before, everyone is trying to do a part of healthy aging. But how we're going to be structuring it, how we're going to be synchronizing it, and how we're going to be making it in a sustainable manner is something that we might need to work on. Because when you look at the Googling, I mean, if it's about lifestyle changes, you're going to see it in anywhere and everywhere. If it's going to be prevention, you're going to be seeing a lot of information there. If it's about health literacy, again, there are so many publications on this. It's not about something that, oh my God, we haven't ever heard it before. It is something that we all know, or we are working on different pillars. But the point that we're trying to establish in UAE is how well structured in an umbrella concept that we could make it happen through a structured program with our authorities, within a sustainable program, and consistently to make it happen. I think the structured program, right partnership, and also a journey not limited with a couple of months, but maybe many years, and how you're going to be tracking with certain KPIs, as from a government standpoint, through their population, are the elements that we have to work on a little bit more.